Hi, dear fans, friends, and subscribers. Welcome to the Cricket Happening Show today. That's on a Monday. And as far as today's Cricket Happening Show goes, it's the 30th match of the Indian Premier League 2018, which was played between Chennai Superkings and Delhi Daredevils. It was a close match, let me tell you that. And in the end, it was Super Kings who prevailed by 13 runs. Chennai Superkings had some very good contributions coming in, especially the bulk of the score of 211 for 4 was formed by Shane Watson at the top of the order with a wonderful 78 with 7 sixes and 4 fours, and Dhoni spanked it absolutely out of place. In fact, he spanked an unbeaten 51 of just 22 deliveries, which included five very big sixes and 2 boundaries. And Chennai Super Kings 211 for 4, and the Delhi Daredevils definitely made a good fist of it, no doubt about it. Rishabh Pant definitely kept their hopes flying, and then Vijay Shankar tried to do so in the end by really having a hard hit knock of 54, but in the end it was Delhi Daredevils who were the losers, and Chennai Super Kings took the match. They won the match by 13 runs. And we also have a look at some cricket news, time permitting. So just talking about this game, the toss it was played at the Pune Cricket Ground, and the toss was won by Delhi Daredevils. And Delhi Daredevils decided that they would invite the Chennai Super Kings to bat first. Well, Chennai Super Kings were invited to bat first, and there were fireworks right from the word go, with Shane Watson and du Plessis at the crease. And what a partnership! Du Plessis playing after a long time. Trent Bolt was given the real treatment. Avesh Khan, I thought, bowled a much better line than Trent Bolt today. Tewatia went for some plenty. Liam Plunkett was the most costliest, as Watson actually went after him in a very big manner by spanking him for 4s and 6s. Especially hit a lot of 6s. Plunkett was the one who really suffered, I would say. And then all the other bowlers as well. Amit Mishra did a good job amidst all this, bowling 4 overs, 1 for 30. Looking at the card here, Watson was an aggressive 78 of just 40 deliveries, which included 4 fours and 7 sixes before Mishra took his wicket. Du Plessis' contribution was 33 of as many balls with 3 fours and 1 6. It was a good opening partnership. Shane Watson and Du Plessis putting on 102 runs in 10.4 overs. Essentially, in 65 balls, they put on 102 runs, with Watson actually farming the strike and hitting the ball to all parts of the field. Suresh Raina once again failed to the bat, as Glenn Maxwell actually clean bowled him for 1. Ambati Raidu indulged in some heroics as well, as he made 41 of 24 deliveries, 5 fours and 1 6. And at the end, with the Ambati Raidu gone, Ambati Raidu was there. Dhoni was also there at the crease after the Watson's dismissal. So Dhoni made sure that nothing was left. In fact, he wanted to really keep up the momentum going that Watson had provided, and Dhoni definitely started biffing sixes in such a big manner that he targeted Trent Bolt and sent him for some soaring sixes into the sky. And also he had the better of Liam Plunkett as well, as runs started to come in torrents, and Dhoni smashed an unbeaten 51 of 22 deliveries, which included 5 sixes and 2 boundaries. Jadeja was not out of knot, and Chennai Super Kings ended up with a very good total on the board of 211 for 4. The bowling, as I said, Trent Bolt suffered. Trent Bolt was the one who suffered in the initial stage against Watson. Then he suffered against Mahendra Singh Dhoni as well. Trent Bolt 4 overs none for 48 was costly. Avesh Khan, I thought, bowled a better line, 4 overs none for 28. Did not take a wicket, but he was good. Tewatia bowled 2 overs for 23, was costly. Plunkett was the one who leaked the maximum number of runs. His 3 overs was pasted for 52 runs, with both Dhoni and Watson taking full advantage of his loose stuff. Amit Mishra 4 overs 1 for 30, I thought, bowled a wonderful bowling from Amit Mishra. Vijay Shankar 2 overs 1 for 22, and Glenn Maxwell bowled a solitary over, which went for 5 runs and a wicket. Now Delhi Daredevils were given a target of 212 runs to win from the 20 overs. Started off with Prithvi Shaw and Munro. Now, what Chennai Superkings did here is that they decided to go for two rookies in the IPL, and that was one is Lungi Giri, who was very impressive. As I said, Dhoni himself said that Lungi Giri is someone he definitely eyed him, and Lungi Giri bowled very good. He did not bowl any balls that were hittable. He did not allow any short balls. He bowled with a lot of intelligence. And Asif was also very impressive. Even though he leaked runs, he was someone who was clocking. He's a bowler from Kerala who was actually clocking 140 clicks on a very consistent basis. But probably his line was a bit awry, so he got taken for runs. But if you look at the Delhi Daredevils innings, the first wicket to be gone was Prithvi Shaw, and Asif was the man who did him for pace when he was caught by Jadeja for 5 balls with 2 fours. Munro went after Asif by banging him for sixes and boundaries. At the other end was Suresh Iyer. But after Prithvi Shaw was out, Munro actually did some big hitting with 26 of 16 deliveries, 3 fours and 2 sixes. Once again, Asif was the one who picked up his wicket as he forced Munro into a wild slog, and it ended up with Munro being out for 26. Shreyas Iyer and Pant, they got into a sort of a real misunderstanding between the wickets, which ended in Shreyas Iyer run out, and that was a big wicket, and that was the key according to me, because Shreyas Iyer could be a very dangerous player, but he was gone run out for 13 of Watson-Dhoni combination of 14 balls, which really put a lot of pressure on the Delhi Daredevils. And then Rishabh Pant was joined by Glenn Maxwell, but Glenn Maxwell once again failed with the bat, as he was clean bowled by Jadeja for 6 of 5 balls, attempting a big stroke, and that really made things worse for the Delhi Daredevils with a score on 74 for 4. And then we saw an entertaining partnership, 8.5 overs. The Delhi Daredevils were sitting at 74 for 4, and there was still a long way to go. But an 88 runs partnership started, which started giving hope to the Delhi Daredevils, with Rishabh Pant hitting those big ones, and also Vijay Shankar doing a fine job by spanking sixes at absolute will. As that was going on, the bowling to be targeted as a Lungi Giri was absolutely on the money. He was not someone who could be really been play with, because he was very good and he was very sharp as well. Asif was the one who got taken for runs, 3 overs, 2 for 43. Watson got slammed for 27 runs of his 2 overs. Jadeja, I thought, bowled well, 4 overs, 1 for 31. Harbhajan Singh did a decent job, 4 overs, 1 for 26. Wayne Bravo was scattered all across the park, especially by the pair of Vijay Shankar and Rishabh Pant, who went after Bravo. And it was an 88 runs partnership, which started giving them hope, because they took it till the 18th over in wonderful fashion, because the last wicket fell at the 8.5, almost 9 overs, one could say. But I thought they did a good job. In almost 8 overs, they slammed 88, and that was good going. They were going at a clip of 11 runs per over. But then Lungi Giri, as I said, was very sharp. He picked up the big weight of Rishabh Pant, who was sent back for 79 of just 45 deliveries, which included 7 fours and 4 sixes. Vijay Shankar was left not out on 54. After that, it was not difficult. They were not able to force the pace. Vijay Shankar, even being there fully entrenched, all that he could do is bang some sixes, and he remained not out on 54 of 31 balls with 1, 4 and 5 sixes. Lungi Giri was simply superb with his bowling. He was not giving any balls to the hittable length, which was very good to see. 5 sixes in Vijay Shankar's innings. Vijay Shankar is someone who really can hit it very big and very hard as well, and that was good. It was good to watch. Tewati was not out on 3, and the match was over. 198 for 5 was the final tally, and Chennai Superkings won the match by 13 runs. Shane Watson was named man of the match. Well, dear fans and subscribers, this is as far as this match is concerned. Now, Delhi Daredevils are someone who have started struggling in this IPL, so that is something that they need to really guard against. Now, the match which is coming up tomorrow is going to be, I think it's going to be a good match. It's going to be the Mumbai Indians, as you know, are really searching, no doubt about it, and they would be taking on the Royal Challengers Bangalore. So Royal Challengers Bangalore and Mumbai Indians clash in tomorrow's match. Other than that, the day-night test, which was going to be, as you know, once this day-night test tests have started, we have seen that Adelaide has become a sort of a real curtain raiser, I would say, because the first test match is always played at the Adelaide Oval with the pink ball whenever any countries like New Zealand or any other country has come. But it's very sorry to say that India wouldn't be playing the day-night test in Adelaide, and that is not good news because India has not played a day-night test till now, and they still won't be playing, and that is, as I said, not good news, but unfortunately that's the case right now. Other than that, I'm trying to see whether there is any other cricket information that I could give. I'm trying to lay my hands on it. The ICC World Cricket League is going on, Division 4, where Malaysia actually got a win. Denmark won against New Jersey, and Uganda actually made a big score and gave a real wallop to Bermuda in their match. And so that is something that I could talk about. Other than that, I'm trying to see whether there's anything else that I could really talk about. There's nothing, dear fans. It's about time for me to end this cricket show on this particular note. And that's it. And I'll be seeing you all tomorrow, dear friends and subscribers. It's good night from here.